Hello everyone, welcome back to our session. In today's module, we are going to continue the examples of secondary type of batteries that are nickel cadmium battery and nickel metal hydride battery. So at the end of this session, you will be definitely able to explain the types of batteries, then the construction, working and applications of this nickel cadmium battery and nickel metal hydride battery. So let us start with the nickel cadmium battery. It is a secondary type and rechargeable battery. So secondary and rechargeable means there is a reversible cell reaction and it can be recharged and can be used for several times. So let us see the construction of this nickel cadmium battery. So again it is as like a cylindrical one. You might have observed our laptop batteries. Okay. So in that way it is a cylindrical one. Now, the anode used in this is anode grid with a spongy cadmium and cadmium hydroxide. So, what is used as an anode? That is cadmium. Then, cathode used is nickel oxyhydroxide. So, in this diagram, you can see here is the anode and another this one as a nickel oxyhydroxide is a cathode. Okay. So, this anode and cathode that is dipped into the electrolyte that is potassium hydroxide, and all these are fixed into one container. So the electrolyte used is a concentrated solution of the potassium hydroxide. Let us see the working or the reactions of this nickel cadmium battery. So as cadmium is used as anode and electrolyte is our OH minus is from electrolyte, and so cadmium reacts with this OH minus to form the cadmium hydroxide. So as cadmium undergoes oxidation, it liberates 2 electrons. Now at cathode what will happen? So nickel oxyhydroxide plus this aqueous solution, so it is a H2O plus 2 electrons which will be given by cadmium that will be accepted at cathode, and this nickel oxyhydroxide converts into the nickel hydroxide plus OH minus. So that is again from the electrolyte. So the overall reaction will be the cadmium plus nickel oxyhydroxide plus H2O gives nickel hydroxide plus cadmium hydroxide. So this cell gives potential of about 1.4 volt. So this nickel cadmium battery is generally used for all the portable electronic appliances. Then it can be used for the pocket calculators, electronic flashlights, toys, photographic equipments, then cordless and wireless phones. That means in handheld lamps, computer memory standby, then novelties, emergency lighting. In all these we can use this nickel cadmium battery. So the advantages of these are it has longer life and little loss of water and no evolution of hydrogen or formation of hydrogen. Now the next one type of battery is nickel metal hydride battery, means example of secondary battery. So it is again the rechargeable type of battery. So most of the batteries that are different on the basis of the use of anode and cathode. Okay. So in this nickel metal hydride battery, we are using metal hydride as an anode. That's why it is a metal hydride battery. And at cathode there is nickel oxyhydroxide that is used as a cathode. You can see here again the cross-sectional view of this nickel metal hydride battery. So again it is as a cylindrical one. So you can see here the anode is made up of metal grid plus metal powder. So it is a metal hydride used as the anode along with the metal powder. Then cathode is metal powder, okay, and that is nickel oxyhydroxide, and these two are separated by the paper separator. Then there is a insulation bottom terminal, and all these are kept in a steel container. There is also presence of steel cathode collector. Okay, so this is capped with the steel cap, which is considered as a cathode cap. Now the reactions or working of this nickel metal hydride battery. So at anode, this metal hydride, okay, metal hydride is there, plus this OH minus. Okay, so OH minus, that is our electrolyte, which is of 5 molar. So this OH minus is from the electrolyte. Then formation of this metal plus H2O plus 2 electrons. So what will happen? Metal hydride converts into the metal, and OH minus, that will converts into the H2O plus 2 electron. So at the cathode, what will be the reaction? This nickel oxyhydroxide is acting as a cathode, plus H2O plus this electron forms the nickel hydroxide plus OH minus. Okay, so these are actually twice. This reaction is for 2 times, means twice of nickel oxyhydroxide plus twice of H2O plus twice of electron gives the twice of nickel hydroxide plus twice of OH minus. So in that way the reaction is written here. Okay, so the first one is the anodic reaction and this second one is a cathodic reaction, and here the overall reaction is given. So what is overall reaction? Metal hydride plus nickel oxyhydroxide plus, it gives metal plus nickel hydroxide. So here twice H2O and twice electron, so it will be cancelled. Okay, it will get cancelled, and so we will get this reaction. Now this battery gives the potential of about 1.3 volt, and the characteristic properties of this are they have long shelf life and cycle life. These are having high capacity and rapid recharge capability. Okay, then these are also having poor charge detention capacity. So the applications of this nickel metal hydride battery. So the most important application of these batteries are in laptop, computer, cellular phones, as well as in the automobiles as electric vehicles. As you know, the various brand cars or vehicles as like the Tesla, then in laptops, computers, there is use of this nickel metal hydride battery. So all this is about these two types of battery, nickel cadmium battery and nickel metal hydride battery. So one more example of secondary batteries that we need to discuss is lead acid battery. So that we will continue in our next module. Bye for now. Thank you.